lot of times too, or sometimes. We're good, thank you. Good evening and welcome to the May 11, 2026 Board of Aldermen meeting for the City of Town and Country. I now call this meeting to order and would ask folks to rise and please join in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I would now ask the city clerk to call a roll for attendance.
Alderman Friedman. Here. Alderman Gerber.
Here.
Alderman Harder.
Here.
Alderman Hughes. Here. Alderman Murphy.
Here.
And Alderman Sawyer.
Here.
I have Alderman Kinsella and Schwer absent. Mary is presiding. We do have a quorum.
Thank you. Before we get to the minutes, a couple things. I do want to mention that a former alderman, John Hoffman, has recently passed, and I wanted to note that. He was an alderman here from 2008 to 2010. He was on the Public Works Commission and was the Public Art Chairman. And I think it would not be an exaggeration to say between the time when he was an alderman and after that, whether in person or when his health was failing on the YouTube videos of our meetings, that no one in the history of the City of Town and Country has been to more Board of Aldermen meetings than John Hall, and for sure. For sure. So I just wanted to
Except maybe Ashley.
Possibly, yes. I also do want to mention that because of when Memorial Day occurs, obviously on the holiday, the Board of Aldermen meeting will occur Tuesday, May 26th, just to make sure that, I think people knew that, but wanted to be sure. One other thing I wanted to mention, I've heard a rumor that someone in this room will be getting a master's degree on Sunday. And I don't think it's Bob.
No.
Or more, but it's Ashley. And I just think, honestly, I thought going to medical school was easy because I just do go study. Ashley has to do a full-time job, take care of her family, plus study to get her master's. That's an achievement, so congratulations. All right, let's see, a motion and second to approve the minutes from our previous Board of Aldermen meeting. Any discussion, or I take a motion and second. So moved. Second. Any discussion or amendment? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Are we good? Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay, we will have any citizens ask to speak.
No, sir.
Thank you. On for a second here. We are going to do a public hearing first. A public hearing to review a request by Jim Cravens of Baker Pool Construction on behalf of Casey and Nick Hamilton owners for approval of a conditional use permit for a swimming pool at 13751 Bellcrest Court in the suburban estate zoning district. I now declare the public hearing open. I would ask the city clerk to enter exhibits.
Exhibit number 1 is affidavit of publication of notice of hearing published in the St. Louis County on April 22nd, 2026. Exhibit number 2 is typewritten notice of hearing posted at the municipal center, on the city's website, sent via Notify Me, posted on the subject property, and mailed to property owners within 300 feet of that property with a list of those owners attached. And exhibit number 3 is bill number 2617.
Thank you. I would invite Mr. Cravens, the owner's rep, to the podium to answer any questions. And also, sir, when you come to the podium, you could just condition your name, give your address for the record. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryan Taylor. I'll be speaking on behalf of Mr. and Mrs. Hamilton, if that's all right.
Fine.
Speaking to that. Thanks.
Yes.
Well,
I'm
you have to.
Tilt it up
There you
There it is.
I wanted to come crashing down.
Yeah.
So I believe it was on, was that the 15th of April, we were here last and we discussed this. I think the only outstanding issue we had at the time, I believe was for Mr. Harder, was I believe it was the civil engineering. Was that, am I mistaken?
Yeah, I don't think I got anything. but-
I think the last time I was here, there were some concerns on the geotechnical report. We've since received that.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been me.
Okay, I apologize. That was Mr. Kinsella. Okay.
But that's okay.
So we do, the recommendation was over excavation due to the discovery of unsuitable fill that was placed in the building area. So we'll be over excavating that by an additional 2 feet.
Well, actually, quick question. If I remember, the homeowner's acreage is like 4 acres.
Yes.
That's right. And refresh me again with roughly either dimensions or how many gallons are in this pool?
Oh, there's 62,000 gallons in the pool and approximately 2,000 gallons in the spa, 64 total.
Ryan can correct me, but I believe off of Mason Road, it was Stillmont or somewhere like that. We did approve, I think it was a 70,000 gallon pool.
Yeah, this will be the second largest, you're correct.
Yeah, okay.
Very substantial.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think most 20 by 40 pools are roughly between 35 and 38,000 gallons.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's the question I would open it up to the board of that question.
Thank you, Chairman. Very impressive pool and all that design and all that kind of stuff. I'm always curious when pools go in, especially one of this size and the property, and that it's butting up to Queen Park and all that kind of good stuff. Any groundwater conditions that you are able to notice?
Nothing that was observed from the report.
All right, so they don't have any like underground springs that are going through
No
there?
concerns that were discovered or brought to our attention.
And just for my edification, the slope from pool to Queenie Park, is it pretty flat or is it going up, down?
So there is a change in elevation. I believe the last time I was here, from memory, I recall it was greater than 20 feet from that walking path that's behind the parcel.
Going down? into
Correct.
Queenie Park? Okay.
Yeah, there is a tiered boulder ledge retaining wall that separates our structure from the back of the parcel and then obviously from the park itself.
Thank you.
And, sure, let me ask one more thing. If I remember correctly, and frankly, at my age, I sometimes don't remember what I had for breakfast, but if I remember, their neighbors were signed off and were pretty good with this.
So the adjoining properties, they own both lots.
Right.
We've done another project in there, and we've got one underway coming up this fall at lot 7.
Okay.
So I believe all the neighbors are on board, yes.
Okay, thank you. Alderman Gerber.
Yeah, I've walked that path in Queen Park.
Mhm.
And yeah, when you walk down there, you look up there, it looks like an office building from the back. Are they gonna have anything that kind of blocks off people watching, people in the pool and stuff?
I would hope so. We have our own in-house landscaping company. To date, they have not signed up with them. I would imagine just given the size of the parcel and the landscaping that's required throughout, it is likely.
Are there any members of the public that wish to comment on this? I now declare the public hearing closed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, on our agenda will be the April 7th, 2026 election results. I will call on the city clerk to certify the election results for the record and perform the oath of office.
Mayor and Board of Aldermen, these are the official results of the April 7, 2026 municipal election. For Alderman Ward 1, Barbara Ann Hughes, 70 votes. For Alderman Ward 2, Michelle Friedman, 89 votes. For Alderman Ward 3, John R. Harder, 158 votes. Kristen McDowell, 52 votes. And for Alderman Ward 4, David Murphy, 137 votes. These results will be attached to and made a part of tonight's minutes, the certification from the Board of Election. And with that, I'd ask for all of the incumbent candidates to rise to be sworn into their new terms. If you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me.